First video is 20 minutes long, and it's almost entirely cutscene. I told you Legends 2 was going to be plot intensive, didn't I? I mean, this opening cutscene before the title screen even shows is like 9 minutes long, and Mega Man himself barely appears in it. Kind of interesting. Sulphur Bottom. Ooh. That sounds like me during a particularly awful bathroom break. Oh, and that little ship that just floated by is actually the TV reporter's ship from Mega Man Legends 1. That's actually a pretty neat detail. I'm not sure how I never noticed it until now. What's a reporter from Catalogs doing all the way out in wherever this ship is flying towards?
Barrel? I was thinking we should get started soon. Hard to believe it's been 10 years since your daughter and son-in-law were lost here.
What were they thinking? Leaving their daughter behind and going to such a dangerous place? Are you sure you won't change your mind? Are you still determined to go back there?
It's too late to turn back now. I've spent my entire life working toward this. I can't turn back.
Mr. Werner von Blucher? Mr. Werner von Blucher?
That time already? Well, then I'll go on ahead, all right?
Mr. Werner von Blucher? Mr. Werner von Blucher, please report to the Central
I guess
Hall.
Roll decided not to come, then.
Oh, yes. She's a little upset at the thought of someone finding the mother lode before she does. After all, she's been looking for it all her life.
I've always been fond of Roll, you know that. But all's fair in love and war.
You know, I promised myself I wasn't comment about the elbow polygons, but they're still kind of noticeable in this game, even though Mega Man Legends 2 is actually very beautiful for the year 2000.
Nothing to report, sir.
Keep your eyes wide open. If any pirates show up, I want them taken care of immediately.
Yes, sir.
No one has journeyed to Forbidden Island and returned to tell the tale, but today 2 men who have devoted their lives to studying that infamous island...
Did you have to call so many reporters?
Can't have all the fun myself, can I? The more the merrier, wouldn't you agree?
You never change, do you? Just try not to make a fool of yourself or me.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, thank you for your patience. I would like to present to you a brief description of our planned expedition.
Now tell me, just what do you think you're doing here? I thought you had gotten out of the pirate game,
Stuff it, Clyde. Mind your own business. We've got enough problems as it is.
What, did your little department store go under already?
No, it hasn't gone under. We're just a little in the red this month, that's all. Just need a little extra cash to make ends meet.
If you didn't buy only what you like, maybe we wouldn't be in this fix.
Shut your traps. I'm trying to listen to what he's saying.
What did you say, you big tin can? Who do you think you are?
No squabbling till the job's finished. Remember, Teasel?
Teasel.
As I'm sure all of you are aware, no one has succeeded in landing on the island beyond this tumultuous cloud and lived to tell the tale. No one, that is, except Professor Barrel and myself. 30 years ago, Professor Barrel and I journeyed to that island and returned. Over the years, we've been asked many times what we saw there. We have kept that knowledge to ourselves, but now I intend to give to you the opportunity to see it for yourselves.
Yes, you all get to risk your lives flying into that dangerous-looking storm. Then again, they're all cardboard cutouts, actually. If you, like, hack the game to move the camera around there, they're actually a bunch of cardboard cutouts. Just 2D images. So, Maybe no lives are at risk after all. Wow, it's so weird to see Mega Man without armor. Even weirder, an apron.
Roll, breakfast ready. I made the eggs just the way you like them. Hey, look, it's Gramps.
Huh?
Don't worry, Roll. The mother lode can't be found that easily.
Oh.
You know, I gotta say the 2D image on the TV looks nothing like what's actually there in the actual scene.
Professor Beryl and myself are confident that the mother lode, which has been sought after by all mankind for numerous generations, does lie buried somewhere on this island.
We have no actual evidence, of course, but whatever.
This ends my presentation. Thank you. And now, are there any questions?
Excuse me, Mr. Blucher?
Yes?
Has your research given you any clue as to what exactly the mother lode might be?
That's a good question. Personally, I believe it to be something of tremendous importance to mankind. Something that will help us better ourselves and the world. Perhaps a new energy source, more powerful than our current refractors.
And you, Professor? Tell me, what do you think?
Well, I think... Matilda! You're alive!
That's her! That's the one who stuffed me into that locker!
Has it occurred to you that this great lost treasure might not be what you think it is?
Keep your eyes on her.
What happens to you is no concern of mine. Still, I'll give you this warning. What you call the mother lode is not what you think it might be. No, it's not a treasure at all. It's a catastrophe waiting to happen. Gats!
Don't stop! Hold your fire! Cease fire!
Look at that, Diesel! Isn't it amazing?
I smell a mighty big treasure, Tron.
Get out of my way, I can't see.
Whoa, whoa! Watch what you're doing! You're trying to get me killed!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause such a ruckus. Still, the child must not be allowed to awaken. There's no telling what might happen if she does. Understand? You have been wronged.
That's one epic Pokemon trainer. It took me forever to catch a Lugia.
Catastrophe? A child? What do you mean, Matilda?
Mega Man, did you see that? That woman. She was my mother.
Huh?
But how? Why? My mother wouldn't do anything like that, would she?
Let's find out.
What?
Let's just go there and we can find out for ourselves.
But...
It's the only way to be sure, you know?
Oh, I guess you're right. Let's go. I'll get changed, then get the engine started. Can you clean up the dishes for me? Thanks.
And so a new adventure starts. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my playthrough of Mega Man Legends 2, which I actually owned before I played Mega Man Legends 1, which made it very useful for there to be an in-game tutorial, but of course I don't need one now, so let's go ahead and get started. Oh wait, I'm sorry, there's still more cutscenes to see. Yeah, there's quite a bit of them in Legends 2, compared to the first one. Kinda jarring, in fact. Ah, the flying sunfish. Oh, I'm sorry, the flutter.
you're kinda in the way, you know?
Hey, I just thought maybe I could help you relax.
Yeah, well, thanks, but could you sit still? Oh! Data, please, get Roll fast!
Boy, Mega Man, I'm disappointed. I thought you were braver than this. You can do it. Come on, Mega Man. Data, you stay out of Mega Man's way. Kiki!
Boy, oh boy, phew.
There. All done. Everything's in working order. At this speed, we should catch up to Gramps any time now.
Boy, that new engine sure is something. Completely different from the old one.
Well, it was expensive, but it was worth it. I'll take over.
Oh, thanks.
Data, it's almost lunchtime. Can you get everything ready? Okay, okay. Mega Man, thank you.
Huh?
Well, I was a little down before, and...
Uh-huh.
I was thinking, what would I do if they find the mother lode? I guess I got a little scared.
Scared? Why?
I've been searching for the mother lode because I thought if I found it, I'd be able to see my parents again. I guess I was just fooling myself. I've got to accept reality. Face the facts. They are gone. Both of them are gone.
Oh.
But still, when you said we should go see for ourselves, I remembered something my mother told me a long time ago. She said a digger should never give up hope.
Right.
My mom, and my dad, and the mother lode. I won't give up on them yet.
That's the spirit. We'll find him, Roll.
Anyway, Mega Man, what should we do once we catch up with Gramps' ship?
Oh, we can actually ask questions? Well, can I ask why you're wearing a sweater yet you've left your legs completely exposed? Ah, never mind.
The Flutter can't get through the winds surrounding Forbidden Island. We'll need a special ship if we want to land there. My father once designed a special kind of flying ship called a drop ship. I'm pretty sure we could use it to get there. She does look a lot like my mother, but I can't believe my own mother would do something like that. I wonder who she is.
And now for the most pressing question of all. Where are my weapons?
I'm really sorry, Mega Man. I needed to upgrade the Flutter. I'm afraid I sold all your equipment. Please forgive me.
Really? You sold all of my weapons? Including the fully maximized shining laser? And the jet skates?
Okay, we can figure out what to do once we get there, right?
Roll, do you smell something burning? Data! I'll go see what's wrong.
Wait, Mega Man, take this with you.
What? What is it?
It's a fire extinguisher. I'll tell you more later.
Okay, back me up.
Alright, so finally some gameplay. We have a short intro mission to get us used to the controls. Now, Legends 2 was made after the advent of the DualShock controller, so we now have full 360-degree movement with the control stick. But that's not going to be apparent until we get someplace that's a little less cramped. So for this mission, all you have to do is put out all of the fires in each room with a fire extinguisher, and then move on to the next room. Now, you can immediately see that special weapon ammunition works a little bit differently in Legends 2. You can see there's a green bar and a blue bar. The blue bar is how much ammo you have left, which for the Aqua Blaster, which is the weapon we have equipped, is infinite. This weapon has infinite ammo from the start because it does no actual damage to real enemies. So anyways, the more you fire your weapon, the more the green bar depletes, and when it goes down all the way, you have to wait for it to fill back up. It uses the blue bar to refill the green bar, and if this is confusing you at all, it's going to be much more self-explanatory when we have an actual special weapon. You actually don't get a real damaging special weapon for quite a while in Legends 2. But anyways, putting out the fires isn't hard. You can now move around while locking on, thank goodness. That was a much desired feature in Legends 1. So anyways, just one room left full of fires, and Data's in this room. Now, this room is a little more dangerous than the previous ones. While the fires can't exactly attack you, Data can catch on fire himself. You can see that the fires are sending out little flames towards Data. If he touches one, then he gets set on fire. And you want to put the flames out on Data because if he's running around too long with fire on him, something actually rather hilarious happens. So it happens at one time in this playthrough, so I'll let you see that when it happens. Just a moment here. Now maybe if you sit still, I could actually put the fire out on your rear. And if you take too long to put the fire out on him, he actually just rams right into you. If you run out of health, then the emergency sprinklers go on and you complete the mission anyways, but somebody's going to have to pay for the repairs in here, so guess what happens if you let the Flutter take too much damage from the fire? Yeah.
Mission complete!
But we don't have to pay as much because we got through it in time.
We're here. We've caught up with Gramps' ship.
More cutscenes!
This is your live update. Although the Sulphur Bottom's hull was damaged in the attack by a mysterious woman, the damage has been repaired. We expect it to enter the maelstrom surrounding Forbidden Island any time. Preparations are complete. The crew ready. The Sulphur Bottom is gathering speed, preparing to penetrate the cloud of mystery surrounding Forbidden Island. Following the attack hours ago, we were all asked to disembark and return to our ships, where we stand watching Von Blucher embark on his greatest adventure. And what may be humanity's greatest adventure? Will he succeed in reaching Forbidden Island? We'll continue with live updates throughout the day.
Final check complete. We can get underway whenever you're ready, sir.
Understood. Well then, everyone, are you ready?
We won't let anything get in the way of a story. We're not like those wimpy TV reporters.
You're really going to go through with this?
Yes, I am. I have to.
Well, if you're going to do it, then do it. I mean, we've come this far, right?
Thank you, Barrow. All right then, let's go. Main engines online.
Main engines online.
Set course for the center of the island. Engage!
Looks like they're intent on ignoring my warning.
Weapons activated.
Remember, I don't want them hurt.
Understood.
The stabilizers on this ship are amazing. You can hardly feel the wind. I'm impressed. Huh?
Unidentified object approaching from above at high speed, sir.
Activate defense grid. No one will stop me, not now.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Bond, order the Drakes to go to yellow alert and stand by.
Ready.
Hey look, a buster!
Just a little more. Just a little closer. Fire, now!
Lugia, use Aeroblast attack! It's super effective! It was actually shocking to feel the rumble from that explosion.
Fire repressors activated. Engines offline. She's out of control. Emergency escape pod launch mechanism damaged.
What? No.
Now you've really done it.
Apologies, Mistress Yuna. We should retreat.
They probably won't crash for a while at least. I'd hoped to stop them before they got this far.
Now come to think of it, why isn't that woman wearing anything on her legs either?
Roll! The sulfur bottom is being sucked into that storm!
Gramps!
What should we do?
We can't take the Flutter in there. And we're almost out of fuel. We'll have to set down on a nearby island. We can figure out what to do then.
Yeah, so already it's getting pretty plot intensive. So we'll just set down on this island, and in the next video we'll have some actual gameplay.